On today's adventure, we're in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We'll be giving you a full tour of Barefoot Landing, which is a retail and entertainment village around a lake that has over 55 different stores we'll be showing you, over 14 different restaurants, taking a closer look at the menu, helping you to decide where you should eat here, along with all the different things to do at Barefoot Landing. Hopefully answering the question of, is it worth the stop for you and your family next time you come to Myrtle Beach? Barefoot Landing in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is about 25 minutes from the Skywheel in Myrtle Beach. Most stores open at about 10 a.m. in the morning, and there's no cost to park at Barefoot Landing. You can see the Chico's over here to the left, and over to the right they have a Ron Jon surf shop. This is one of two Ron Jon surf shops in Myrtle Beach. Great little photo spot right out here in front of the store. And we've been to both this store and the one in Broadway at the beach. We also have a tour of Broadway at the beach. Very similar in size, a little bit of difference between the two, but they both offer you a 10% off for military and first responders. As we work around the corner here, you can see that this was a store that was burned in a June 2023 fire. So we'll see what they do with this area as they rebuild it in the future. Heading on down, you have We Are Sweets. They have a number of saltwater taffies that are made on site. Over to the right here, you have Caraloha, which is completely merchandised with products made of bamboo, sheets, and some clothing and different things like that. Beyond Caraloha, you can see Ron Jon over to the right. Great little place to walk around and shop as we come to the Land Shark Bar and Grill. It's going to serve some tacos, salads, seafood, handmade burgers. And I just wanted to give you a look at their outdoor seating area. You've got some cornhole boards over here to the right, so if you want to sit, play some games along the water. And you also have lots of indoor seating as well. I love this little pirate ship area. If you have little ones, this would be a great area to hang out, enjoy a nice cold beverage, grab some wings or whatever type of food you want to grab, and enjoy the views here at Barefoot Landing. From the Land Shark Bar and Grill, we head back around the corner. We come to Sea Bags, which are products that are upcycled from used sales. And here's the front side of We Are Sweets that's been in business for over 30 years. We also have Monkeys to the left, which is an upscale women's boutique. And over to the right is a store my wife really enjoys, the Spice and Tea Exchange. And over here to the left, they have a Sunglass Hut. And over to the right is the Carolina Hat Company with a number of different unique hats and sunglasses. Over here to the left, we come to Terra Grina Swimwear. Lots of unique pieces you can get over here. And I love all the fountains around Barefoot Landing and places to just sit and relax when the weather is nice. Here on this corner, you have Young's, which serves up 16 different flavors of pecans or pecans, however you say it. If you want some, you can come in here. From Young's, we come around to this corner that has some outdoor seating for Café de Paris. I'll show you the menu real quick. They have some sweet and savory crepes, some salads, some bakery items, as well as some different teas and coffees that you can get here, as well as some smoothies. Continuing on from Young's and Café de Paris, you have the Toy Kingdom over here to the right, a large toy store. And you also have this Purpleologist store, which has all things purple. From purple sunglasses to purple jewelry, shirts, hats. If you or someone you know likes purple, this is the store for you. Next to the purple store, it's Christmas 365 days a year at the Christmas Mouse. This is a two-story store with all sorts of Christmas items and even has some other holiday items as well. But I found these sand dollars with Myrtle Beach on them as a pretty unique little take-home item you could get from this store. Right next to the Christmas Mouse over here in the corner is MR Ducks, which has a number of casual wildlife apparel. Next to that, you'll see some of the outdoor seating for Blueberry's Grill. This is open daily for lunch and breakfast from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. They have a 4.6 out of 5 stars on Google reviews. Let me know in the comments if you've been here and what's the best thing on their menu in your opinion. Wrapping up some more stores at the Harbor Walk Village, you have Del Sol, which has a number of color changing items, and Wax and Beyond that has a number of unique handcrafted candles, and Heaven's Marketplace, which has a number of home decor items. Here's the other entrance for the Toy Kingdom, and on the outside of Toy Kingdom here next to the purple store, you'd find Auntie Anne's. Across from that, you'd find the snack station, which has some boba teas and some different pineapple drinks, as well as a little ticket center and a number of different kiosks on the other side of the Christmas mouse store. As we come to this corner, we run into the Ultimate California Pizza, which also has a little Italian ice station down below. But let's head in here real quick, and let me just give you a quick look at some of the items on the menu. You're welcome to pause the video. Here are a few of their salads. They have a number of specialty pizzas that you could order here, as well as a build your own pizza option, a small coming in at $10, a large coming in at $16. Across from the pizza restaurant, you'd find Splash, which is a bath and body product store. Around the corner, you'd find the Coastal Wine Boutique, and next to that, they have a Build-A-Bear workshop that you can take your little one to. And on the corner here, they have the Crafty Cow, which has a number of different ice creams that are all made in-house daily. They have some sundaes, some shakes, and you could get yourself a mason jar parfait for $10.99. Across from the ice cream shop, you'd find Krabby Jack's General Store, and you would also find Bully's Pub and Grill, which also has some pool tables in here. If you're looking for a nice Italian restaurant, you might want to check out Umberto's. Has a 4.5 on both TripAdvisor and Google reviews. You have Black Market Minerals, which has some different jewelry and items in here. The Olive Shop, which has pretty much all things olives. And the Pepper Palace, which has all sorts of hot, spicy sauces. Something so hot you actually have to sign a waiver for, so if someone in your party is brave enough, you can go in there. Breezin' Up, which is a fashion store that has a number of different t-shirts. You've got some different outdoor kiosks and some benches to enjoy the view here at Barefoot Landing. As we come up to the carousel, which has 41 different animals, it does come in at $6 a ride. Up here on the corner, you have the Beach House Myrtle Beach store, which has a number of different things in this store. And I wanted to show you this open field area. You can see some kids playing chess and checkers. The little barefoot amusement train is riding by that you can hop on, and we come now to River Street Sweets. They're best known for their pralines, and they have a number of other sweet items, and the Shining Soul Candle Company, all sorts of different hand-poured candles in this store. And finally, Colette's Popcorn here on the corner, offering $1 drinks. And now we come to our next restaurant, the Crooked Hammock Brewery. This has a 4.4 out of 5 stars on Google reviews. This property consists of a brewery with a tap room that also offers tours and tastings. They have this great lawn area with some cornhole boards and places to come and sit out as a family. As we've made it to the other side of the open field, you can see the train rides that you can do, or these trampolines that you can pay extra for. They open up at 12 o'clock every day. And we now come to a 360 island bar known as Tortuga Island, which is part of the Crooked Hammock Brewery, and pets are welcome in their backyard. Lots of hammocks and cornhole boards and areas to hang out here, as well as a great photo spot over here to the left. And just beyond this outdoor beer vending cart, right in this building over here, you would find Greg Norman's Australian Grill, who was a professional golfer and has this nice indoor sit-down restaurant you could utilize. You also have the children's playground area over here with lots of seats to sit and let the little ones burn some energy. It's a pretty good sized playground with lots to do. Right next to that is another great family option for kids, is Lulu's restaurant. This has a 4.1 out of 5 stars. Across from Lulu's restaurant, you would find these complimentary chairs that you can use in the lawn area, like in front of this stage that they'll have events and performances on the weekend. But let's cross over the street here as the arcade for Lulu's, as well as the ropes course up ahead, which is 48 feet tall, has 26 different obstacles, typically open from 1 o'clock to 9 p.m. every day, and it costs $15 per person to do. They also have these open volleyball courts here between the restaurant and the arcade, which the arcade has a number of different games and prizes and different discounts throughout the year. As we come up past the lawn area, we come to Sweet Molly's Creamery with some nice little outdoor seating area here. Next to that, the Kentucky Mist Distillery, if you're looking to come in and sample some adult beverages. Next to that, you'd find Faux Paws, which has a number of different dog items, and across from that, the Savannah Bee Company. You'd also find Taco Mundo over here, which is a Mexican restaurant. Currently has a 4.4 out of 5 stars on Google reviews. And the Mole Hole, which has a number of collectibles and jewelry. You have the It's Sugar Shop with all sorts of sweet treats. Next to that, the Beef Jerky Store and the Fudgery Fudge Store. Across from that, you have the Sand and Sun Footwear Store and Bird's Famous Cookies. Started in Georgia. You can come in here and get some free cookie samples, along with the Designer Sunglass Store and the Carolina Vineyards Winery over behind me to the left. You've got a Silver Shack offering a number of jewelry items, and the My Cup Store, which offers a wide variety of insulated drinkware, and a Quiet Storm, which carries brands like Rip Curl, Billabong, and Patagonia. Over here to the right, we come to the Blue Moon Trading Company. Across from that, you'd find a magic store. There were some guys out front doing some balloon animals. You have a jewelry store here on this corner, and you have Tiki Gems, which has a great little photo op in front of this store with all sorts of gifts that you can take home. There is a sports zone for the sports fan who wants to pick up a new jersey or hat. You can see Tiki Gems is a pretty big store, and an Earthbound Trading Company over here to the left. A Pick a Pearl store where you could pick a pearl. They got some restrooms, ATMs, vending machines over here, a Toy Treasures store, and a Hollywood Heroes and Villains. That's going to wrap up the retail stores. As far as restaurants, you have the Wild Wing Cafe here that has a 4 out of 5 stars on Google reviews. Across the parking lot, you could also go to the River City Cafe, which has some great traditional burgers, or the Flying Fish Public Market and Grill. Both of these have great reviews with some good food options for you. One last recommendation is to check out Barefoot Landing's website to determine what days or time you want to come, as they have lots of different special events throughout the year. But that brings us back around to where we started. You can see Ron John's Surf Shop up ahead on the left. But if you found this tour helpful, do us a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button down below. We'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite store or restaurant at Barefoot Landing if you've been here? Or what are you looking forward to checking out the most if you're planning a trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina? Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.